Hey,
Hello.
How is everybody doing? Maybe I might need to move my thing a little closer. You guys hear me?
Yep.
you're fine.
Okay.
Right. All right. So we've got on the panel tonight, we've got Clock Family Adventures and we've got Scrow's Nets live from the Carnival celebration. And we've got Warm Strong Adventures. And we've got Bruce from Ocean to Ocean Travel. Thank you guys for coming up tonight. I'm going to hop over and say hi to some people in the chat. We've got Cruise Nuts in the house. Hello, hello. And we've got Clock Family Adventures.
Ooh, Clock.
Who is that?
I know. And we've got Bama Nola. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, Bama.
Hey, Billy.
And we got Danny D in the house. Hello,
Danny.
hello. And we are down to the bottom. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. So, how was everybody's day today? I saw Bill, you did a live today, a spontaneous one.
It was a pop-up.
Did you do any editing today, or you were procrastinating, or what?
I did a short. I got the idea from Bruce. I did some video of a lifeboat being lowered from my balcony. So I did put together that. I haven't put it out yet, but I'm working on it.
You want to hear something funny with the shorts? And I think it was you that was on my live a few weeks ago, and someone said not to put them on in the morning anymore, put them on at like 6 at night or whatever it was.
Yes.
So I went and put it on at 6 at night, and I got, it did the trending thing, whatever. Well, then I did one the other day at 6 at night, and I got nothing. And then I woke up last night in the middle of the night about 4 a.m. and I had over 200 and something.
Wow.
So then it started trending in the middle of the night. So I think it's just a guessing game of when those things are going to start.
No rhyme or reason.
Do what, Clock?
No rhyme or reason.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
There's
Like
not.
hit or miss.
Mm-hmm.
I
Or
see
they
that.
just changed the
I see you.
time.
That a crane there, Bill? Yeah.
No, it's like just a gimbal. Thank you, Mike.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
I got my
I appreciate
package
it.
last night too.
Where's mine? What the heck?
Yeah, where's mine?
Yeah. Well,
Really,
you're not.
Randy? We're like nobodies, you know.
Yeah, I guess.
You had to win in his contest.
Bruce did win. Bruce is on the way.
Ah. Okay, so you are getting one, Bruce.
Yeah.
So what you're
So
telling me is it's in the mail?
It's in the mail. Yeah, isn't that the old saying? Checks in the mail. Yeah.
I got my little luggage tag. Thank you.
Oh,
Very
I
much.
did.
Did he send you that too?
Mm-hmm. Got the luggage tags and all.
No, Randy, you didn't win. You didn't win.
I guess not. Jeez. It's the story of my life. So.
It's like a
come
lottery
live.
ticket. You got to show up to win.
No, is that what it is? Yeah.
Will G said he received his.
So Bama Nola Destination Fun, you've all about the big dogs and you know what's funny, Bama? So what happened was Jennifer called me today and said they couldn't come on tonight because they're trying to get ready for their trip. And I was like, all right, well, at least Cruise Vet will come up. Then last minute Cruise Vet says he couldn't come up because he had a house showing. And I'm like, Danny, what you got going on tonight? You want to? Because I didn't think anybody was going to show up. And here you guys all are. So it's awesome. Thank you so much. Because Danny's like, there's not room for both of us in front of the camera. We got Scott McNeil in the house. Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome
Hey,
in.
Scott.
And we got Will G in the house. Hello, Will G.
Hey, Will.
And let's see. I think we are back. Oh, we have the Bud Files in the
Bud
house.
Files.
Hello, Bud Files. Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome in.
So anyhow, so Clock, what's your status now with your back feeling better? I know your back was bothering you the other day. You're better
It's
a little bit.
not feeling better
So?
no.
Oh,
No.
okay. Well, hopefully you feel better soon.
Extra
What
train
is that?
Tylenol.
So Randy, how's the
Yes.
cruise going?
Actually, it's going quite well. So we only had one day yesterday. It rained a little bit, not very much, but other than that, weather's been great. And
Good.
we're on the second leg, so this time we've gotten to go explore like some of the other restaurants. Like we ate at the Italian restaurant one night, we ate at Shebang one night, and and tomorrow night we're going to teppanyaki, the
Ooh.
bonsai teppanyaki. So
It sounds like you need 2 weeks on those ships just to eat at all the restaurants.
yeah, I think so. And it was kind of strange because the first week was 6 days, and there were 3 ports, and it was kind of like you just really didn't have the time to go to any of the restaurants, and so that's why it's been nice to have a second week, and now we can go do the restaurants. So, but
Yeah, that is what I
overall,
love
mean,
about it.
I was gonna say, overall, I don't think we've really got any major complaints about this cruise or the ship or anything. So,
What was
But I
this a
think
6
that's
day and an
gonna-
8 day?
Was this what?
Was this a 6 day and an 8 day? Or is it 6 and 7?
Right.
Or how many
Yeah.
days?
No, it's 6. It was 6 and 8, so it's 15. They said all together. So.
But I think that's what my problem is going to be with the Utopia, because I'm only going to have 3 days to do all that stuff on that ship.
I mean, until you talk Danny into staying the whole week.
I guess what I really need to do is I need to figure out, number one, what the other half of the cost is to do the full week. And then I need to justify that or the booze cruise with the price.
So
is what
Bruce heard you.
I need to do. I know. Bruce just
As soon as you
reappeared.
said that,
No, I had a call. Sorry. What did I
funny
miss?
you should ask.
Yeah.
You have another call too, right here, apparently. Now, I was just so Randy was saying that you really need like 2 weeks on the celebration to do all the restaurants. And I said, well, that's going to be my problem with Utopia, because I'm really only going to have 3 days to do that whole ship, right? And so Clock was like, well, you need to do the whole.
Exactly.
And
You can rectify that.
But I said, I need to figure out how much it is, right? And then I need to figure out, I need to justify that against the booze cruise, because it's one or the other. I can't do both. So anyhow.
Decisions.
When it comes to that, Sherry, because since I booked both of them, I'm not getting in the middle of that, because I'll make somebody who you just let me know what you want to do.
So what I need to do is I need you to tell me what the price is for the second half of the Utopia. And then
give me a call then, and I can do that.
And then I'll figure out with Danny which way he wants to go. I'll give him his option.
I can do that.
It's one or the other. We can't do both.
That. So, yeah, you can just give me a call and we'll figure that out.
So, but question for the Utopia, because I know I have a while for the booze cruise. For the Utopia, how long is that rate good till? Is it?
So, so right now you're on the 13th, and so you're talking about the 16th. So yes. I've got cabins pulled into that right now that we have another month to at least get the $50 down on. So you have a little bit of time.
So is that $50 refundable, or is it not refundable?
It is. The $50 and the full deposit are refundable up until final payment date.
Because my thing with the booze cruise, if we don't go on the booze cruise, I'm not saying we are or we aren't, but if we aren't, I'm still going to see everybody because they're going to be in Tampa. So it's not like I'm going to miss out meeting everybody, right? So
Yeah. And with the Tampa one, I'm still working on it, but we will be having a hotel set up. We'll be doing a meetup beforehand and all that stuff.
So I can still go to all that. I just won't.
You could, but it's going to be a great cruise, and I don't know if Eddie's in here, but it's going to be a fantastic cruise.
No, I know. That's what my point is. I need to figure out money wise which one's the best. Well, we can talk offline, but I don't know.
But
my whole point is you really need a whole week to see the whole ship, just like the celebration, because it's so big, right? And the celebration's big. I mean, I'm gonna be on the celebration for 7 days, and I'm still probably not gonna see everything either. So
correct, yeah, and it's gonna, it's gonna be a big ship, so yeah.
But I think the Utopia, what they're gearing towards is if you don't see it all, they want you to come back. They want you
exactly.
to.
Yeah,
they want to leave you hanging for what you don't see. You're going to spend money and come back on the ship. That's
exactly. And I'm still perplexed why they're doing 3 and 4 day cruises on that ship.
That's why, because they want you to leave you hanging where you're going to come back and spend money and come back on their ship. So like, even if I don't do the second half with Clock, right, and go on the booze cruise, I'm still going to want to come back next year and book the Utopia to see what I didn't see. Right? So that's why they're doing it that way. They're not stupid, because you're going to get off if you think about it, if you didn't live in Florida and you came to Florida to go on the Utopia, you're going to get off at one of those ports probably. So you're probably getting off at Perfect Day or Nassau, whichever one. So you're losing a whole day off the ship. Now they really got you, because now you're definitely going to want to come back and see what you didn't see, because you only really were on the ship for 1 day. Right?
Yep. Correct.
So, and if I lived in Florida, it's perfect for a long weekend to come book it for another weekend.
Yeah. But, both these cruises, you got to weigh the pricing, and also, the Paradise is an older ship, but it's going to be a great cruise. And I don't know if you've been on the Paradise before.
I haven't, and it's right in my backyard. So again, I don't have to go pay for parking. I don't have to pay for anything but a $15 Uber ride or $10 Uber ride to the port, and
yeah, exactly.
On the ship.
So you need to weigh that also, and then you also have the Utopia, which is going to be a brand new ship, which is going to be fabulous, Oasis class, and yeah, so definitely those.
And the booze cruise I'll be on over Halloween. So
you will be on for Halloween, but the Utopia at the same time is, both of them are going to have a lot of great people on to sail with. So yeah. And
who knows? I might end up just doing the booze cruise without Danny and do both of them. You never know. If it's cheap enough. Let's see. Will G. I did all the restaurants on Mardi Gras except for the specialty ones in 1 week. Oh, okay. Jerry's really backing out. No, I'm not. I never said I was backing out of the booze cruise. Don't be shaking your head, Warmstrong.
Oh, I had a crick in my neck.
You gotta exercise.
So anyhow, so we do go on, Warmstrong. What'd you say?
Oh, I was gonna say I'm like you, Sherry. I'm only going down there for the 3-day one. But unlike you, I see I have no plans to get off for like Perfect Day at Coco Cay. I have no plans. I hope everybody feels like you and get off the ship so I can go walk around the ship by myself.
Yeah,
I don't plan on those 3 ports. Those 2 ports. I don't plan on even getting off the ship. 3 days, I'm planning on staying on the ship and walking around. I hope everybody gets off at Nassau and Perfect Day, because I just want to walk around and just look at that new ship.
And see, and that's the thing. I've been to both of those ports, and then the booze cruise goes to Key West, which I haven't been to since college, so that's been a decade ago. So, and it goes to Mahogany. Is it Mahogany Bay? I think, or something like that. I've never been there.
Yeah. I'm getting them confused with the one this year. This
Right.
year we're going to, I think next year is Mahogany Bay. Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, and I've never been there. And then I forgot what the third port was, but I don't think I've been there either. So they're all new ports for me, except for Key West, which I haven't been to in forever and a day. So I don't know.
Well, that's one of those things where like one, you're choosing it one for the ship or one for the ports.
Right. Exactly. Let's see. So let me hop back over here. Betty has come in saying hey to Danny, but Danny's not even in here. Or maybe she's talking to Danny D. Okay. Danny D. Hello. If I didn't say hello. Betty is in the background. Bruce putting on a hard sale. Bruce wants me to book both of them.
Always.
Why wouldn't you?
So the booze cruise for next year is actually doing the same itinerary as the one this year, just one less sea day. So it's Montego Bay
Okay.
and Grand Cayman. The difference is you're going to Key West this year or next year. This year you're doing Cozumel instead of Key West.
Oh, see, and I've never been to any of them but Key West. That'd be cool. Hey, George RB3, welcome in. So anyhow, we do have a topic tonight of the best time to cruise. So
I can tell you the worst time to cruise.
Okay, let's hear the best and the worst from you, Scrows.
The worst is August, leaving out Florida and going down into the Caribbean. So,
and why?
I won't be doing that one. Hot and humid. So.
And not only that, who's banging something?
That was the fitness thing. Sorry.
We have been on a heat advisory in Tampa for like the last week, 2 weeks, and we've never had this high of temps. It's like record. So it must be worse down there, I'm sure, because you're further south.
Well, actually, it's gotten better. I mean, today was like mid 80s in Aruba, so that wasn't too bad. But it was also kind of windy too, so that helped a little bit. But so
today wasn't
Bon
as
Air
hot.
Is tomorrow.
Well, hopefully you're good. How's the water temperature? Is it bathtub water?
My wife said the one place she went in it was like bathtub, and I think that was Cozumel actually. So yeah, because I think Costa Maya was a little cooler, but Cozumel was like bathtub.
So I'm hoping by October, I think it will cool off. For all of our October, everyone going in October, I think it'll be a little cooler.
You people are soft. You live down there in the warm temperatures. I'm from up north, and yeah, in 2 more months it's going to be 30 degrees here. Give me 95 degrees on a beach in Aruba anytime in August, September, whatever month, July. Because I know in a few months I'm gonna be up here talking to you guys about it's 15 degrees with a -5 wind chill, and y'all gonna say, "Oh, poor Bill, you should move down to Florida and Texas
or Arizona."
No, well, I do want to be around water, so if I did move, it would be Florida or Texas, more than likely. Louisiana, maybe.
Yeah, we got a lot of beach. We just don't have any water. So
yeah, that's.
So how is it very rocky down there right now or what? Because there's some tropical low or something I heard today down in the Atlantic Caribbean down in there. Is the water?
Oh no, the
rocky?
water's very smooth. Yeah, the water's been very smooth. So what was it yesterday though? There was a little movement yesterday during that rainstorm thing we went through, and you could hear the ship making little creaking noises and stuff like that. So, you know, but other than that, I mean, no, it's been very smooth.
So, on another note for celebration, let me just ask you one question because I've heard mixed things. The dining room, how is that? The main dining room, is the service really slow?
Well, it's not so much the service. Actually, I talked to the maitre d' or whatever, but one night last week, we just couldn't get the food to come out, and I blame that on the kitchen, not the servers. But it was funny because after I spoke to him about it, service has been fine. So I'd like to think I had something to do with that. You know, that, fired him up there in the kitchen, and we were getting the food a lot faster. But
oh, that's good because I heard it's like hour and a half. People have been in there.
Well, that particular night. It was like 2 hours that we were in there, and it was just the two of us, my wife and I. So I mean, that's kind of ridiculous to take that long for two people. I mean, a big party.
Bill would be mad. He'll be late to his show.
Yeah, well, that was why I was upset. I was missing my show. So.
See, Sherry thought that was funny, but wait till it happens to her and she misses a show on the Utopia or something.
Well,
another funny thing.
Go on.
Well, I was gonna say another funny thing is like, you know, we do anytime dining, so we've requested, we're willing to share a table, and they give you that option. Well, we get down there and they still seat us alone. And we said, well, what about sharing the table? And they said, well, we don't do that anymore with people that aren't traveling with each other. But the thing is the tables, where's my fingers, are about that far apart, you know. So you're still almost sharing a table with somebody, but you got like this 4 to 6 inches between the tables. So that's how they get around that, I guess. But
yeah, I enjoy sharing the table.
The last
I do
we
too.
Were on,
we
didn't share a table with anybody. They didn't even ask us.
I think it's just what he said. I think they're all going to that. Since COVID, they're using that as a reason to separate everybody.
Well, in Carnival, they still ask if you want to be seated, but again, just as Randy said, the tables are just inches apart. So you still have you still have a table mate.
Yeah.
Right. And if you feel like talking to the person next to you, you can. So, you know.
So Randy, right now is not your favorite time to cruise. So what would be your favorite time?
Well, actually, this time of year would have been fine to go to like Alaska or Eastern Canada or something, you know. But no, I would in the future, if we come back down to this area, I would wait till the fall. So, but we're talking about looking for a cruise next year, and again, this would be like in the summer because we'd like to make it a family cruise. The grandkids out of school, so we'd have to go in the summer. But we're talking about trying to find a cruise where we go to part of Canada, part of Greenland, and over to Iceland, and you know. Of course, that could be a fantasy trip, but
Together We Travel are on a 14-day Greenland cruise right now. I watched their sail away the other day.
Is that the one on Carnival?
Yeah, it is Carnival.
Yeah, because I looked at one. I think it was this year. But it takes off, and then it spends something like 7 days just circling around before it goes. And I said, yeah, exactly. You know, and look how close they are to all these different ports, and they don't go to them. So,
well, you've got 3 travel agents right in front of you that can help you with your travel needs.
Maybe I could get a bidding war going. See.
You should do Alaska though. If you haven't done Alaska, I would totally.
Oh, I've done Alaska. Well, I've done it twice as a cruise, and once a job. We flew up there to work in Fairbanks. So, yeah, I've done Alaska, and I wouldn't mind doing Alaska again. I enjoy it. So,
let me just come back over. There are some stuff over here in the chat. Cruise Nut says anytime is good to cruise. Scott McNeil, the real feel now is 106 at 519.
Nice.
I'm ready for some fall.
No.
Yes. Nancy B is in the house. Hello, Nancy. Thanks for coming in. We've got Tiffany Lava Shark who's come in. Hello.
Hey,
Mark
Tiffany.
the Shark says October and November are my favorite times. Less kids.
Yes.
And welcome in, Mark the Shark. Let's see. Everyone's saying we have Rendamal Accor who's come in. Hello. Thanks for coming in. Will G says I'm thinking we'll make wait times longer. Oh, he's talking about with nobody sitting together at the table. You're probably right. So Clock, what is your favorite time to cruise?
Well, I cruised during spring break this year, and that was terrible. We had, I can't remember what the number was on how many kids were on the ship, and it was on Wonder of the Seas at that. So, yeah, it was packed with kids. Not that I have any issues with kids going cruising. It just
none of us
there's
do.
a balance. There's a balance.
Mm-hmm.
But I enjoy fall because it's cooler and you don't have to worry about heat all the time. But that's just me.
And Bruce?
Personally, I don't think there's a bad time to cruise. I've cruised in the spring, I've cruised in the fall, in the summer, and the winter. And we've had perfect times every time. And us being over here in Washington, give me that 80, 90 degree weather any day of the week on a cruise. We love the Caribbean. We cruise in the Caribbean in the middle of summer. And for us, it's nice getting out and having that bath water. We enjoy it.
Bath water.
We enjoy it. So for us, there really is not a bad time to cruise for us.
So since you're up in the Northwest, how many times have you done the Alaska cruise?
Once, which was last year. And the reason being, and we had, was because of our weather. Our weather is a lot like Alaska. And so when we were watching videos and stuff, I always ask Cindy, why do we want to go where we're going to have to dress kind of warmly and stuff like that when we do that every day here? Until we went. When we got there and saw the beauty of it, and it's a slower paced cruise, which was kind of nice. But it was nice, to see all the wildlife, to see all the whales, to get out there and stuff. We so enjoyed it, and it only rained one day on our whole cruise, and it was nice. And there was times when it was warm, and I was wearing t-shirts around, and then there was time where I would wear a hoodie and a vest. It was a little bit colder. It wasn't freezing cold. Until we went up into the fjord, we got really close to the glacier. Although I thought Mendenhall Glacier would be colder than it was. It wasn't that bad. It was kind of rainy on that day, but it wasn't bad. So, but we've only done one, but we are going back. We've already scheduled for another Alaska cruise, and we'll do more than that, I'm sure.
What ship did you go on?
What's that?
What ship did you do? Alaska.
We were on the Carnival Spirit.
Oh, okay.
And next time we'll be on the Norwegian Encore, so we're really excited about that.
Yeah, because we did, like, both times we've done it with Princess, and really enjoyed those ships, So
yeah.
So if I had to do Alaska again, I think I would do Princess. The reason being, because I'm a foodie, and I heard the Princess, and I don't know what night it is, but they do like this whole Alaskan seafood spread, like buffet kind of thing, and I would be all about that. So
Bill's licking his lips right now.
So I
Yeah.
think like if I did Alaska again, I would do, and I've just heard really good thing. I mean, I'm not saying my Royal Caribbean trip was bad, but I'd like to see it from a different cruise line. And I've heard a lot of good things.
I
about
agree.
Princess.
I'm happy to do Norwegian, and I want to do Princess and also Holland, because Princess and Holland are the main cruise lines that do Alaska. They have their ports, and they do things a little bit different when it comes to Alaska. So I do want to try both Princess and Holland for Alaska.
Yeah, I think it's good though, because then you get a different perspective.
Absolutely.
Because I think every experience there is going to be different for Alaska. Because that's, I mean, I don't know. The Caribbean, to me, every island they're very not unique, but they're very similar, right? And Alaska is very different than the Caribbean. So,
So
Bill,
did you say that the Holland and Princess have their own ports in different places in Alaska?
They do go to some different places, and they have, I don't know what it is, but they have some type of an agreement with their ships of areas that they can go that the other cruise lines can't. So
because they've been there, they've been the original cruise lines
they
that
are,
have been.
They are the two, main cruise lines, if you will, that they do Alaska better, I think, than anybody else when it comes to some of the stuff they do, from my understanding. Again, I haven't been on them yet, so I can't tell you from experience, but from what I hear, they do it well.
They've been there the longest, I think.
They have.
Yeah, I think Holland America.
Yep.
Yeah. I've never been on Holland of America. I've been on Princess, but it was a long time ago. But I would like to try Holland America. Going somewhere.
You're not old enough. You're not old enough to go.
I heard that rule or whatever that is out.
Supposedly that's not true. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't know till I tried it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bill, you might fit in on Holland of America. Bill, have you been on Holland of America?
No, I've never been on Holland, and no, I wouldn't fit in on Holland America.
Bill, she called you right out on
it. She really did. And again, the problem is, I bet if we go on a cruise together, like if we go out to the nightclub or whatever, I'm up longer than she is.
She probably wouldn't make it out to the nightclub.
I know. She 10:30. Time to go to sleep.
That's the way my wife is.
10:30, 11. I'm starting to go down for the night.
The night is just getting started then.
Yep.
Not on an Alaska cruise.
It won't be many people down there, but you can still go. But I did a carnival, so I don't know how it is on Holland America or Princess. But you had 10 people down there in the nightclub. The casino is still crowded.
We'll find out on the Utopia, won't we?
We will.
That northeastern cruise that I did in October last year, on Adventure of the Seas, had an average age of 68 years old.
Wow.
Yep.
What?
There was not one person up on the deck when we did sail away.
Wow. They were taking
walked there. Yeah.
I guess per Sherry, that sounds like my type of people.
You're right in there.
Right. That sounds like me and the people on that ship would have got along well per Sherry.
Take your afternoon nap.
Yeah, there you go.
Hold on. Let me pop over to the chat. Listening to Sharon at Sea Travel. Oh, well, they were talking about Holland of America last night, actually, now that I remember. So Alyssa came in. Hello, Alyssa. Welcome in. Will G, last night I don't think I'm ready to start cruising on Holland. Yeah, they seem very I mean, they said they liked it, but it didn't sound like they were. I didn't see the whole show, but it didn't sound like they would go back on it if they had to pay for it. Hey, Tuber Chat, welcome in.
Hey, Kevin.
And let's see. I think we are down to the beginning or to the bottom. So, and thank you for sharing that, Tuber Chat. So, Bill, what would be your favorite time to go cruising?
Well, I'm gonna go back to the Holland American stuff like that. See, again, I can go on any ship because I'll have a good time. And even like if I went to like the nightclub, I'll go up there and sit and talk with the DJ, and we're just listening to music, laughing and joking. So I mean, again, any ship, and if everybody leaves the deck at 9 o'clock at night, that just means I'm out there by myself, enjoying peace and quiet, doing what I want to do. Anyway, my favorite time to cruise is September and October, November, early November. It's warm. The kids are back in school. And a lot of people don't want to cruise that time of year, so that it's cheaper. It's hurricane season, so it's cheaper.
That was what I was going to say.
September and October. I love my Caribbean water, like bath water. I love it.
That fits in.
I agree with you, Bill,
America.
about the ship. I mean, a cruise. Yeah, I don't think we'd ever have a bad time on any cruise ship, you know, because it is what you make of it. So
it is. It really is.
You know, yeah, you can have, as long as you go in, and we always go into every cruise that we're looking at. You know, you got to be adaptable. Things happen. It is what it is, and as long as you're willing to kind of go with the flow, you're gonna have a good time no matter what. Give me a little dinghy and I'll be fine.
I just like September, October, like he just said, because it's cheaper. And the first week of December is usually cheap as well. That's a good time to cruise because you usually get a good rate then. So I'm all about going for the deal. Like if I can find a cheap deal. I mean, I don't want to pay, I don't know, in January when the Icon and pay $8,000 for, I can go on Disney. So yeah, I'm all about the cheapest rate I can find.
Right.
A good deal. It looks like, let me pop back over here, especially when the listed activities on the ship. That's when I had to get off last night, Will G, but they started listing all the activities that was on Holland of America last night.
What are they more strict with their dress code and stuff than say a Carnival? I mean,
they are.
You know,
yeah,
I mean, like
especially for formal nights and stuff. Yeah, they're pretty strict.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. We had formal night last night, and it looked like some of these people were going off to the gym or something. You know, t-shirts and gym shorts, and then last week there was a guy come in like a sleeveless t-shirt. You know, and it's like, you know, hey, could you at least put on a collared shirt? You know,
you know, if you look at Carnival's policy, their policy is that if you're going to be in the dining room on formal night, that it's got to be a collared shirt for guys, right, like that. But in reality, on the ships, they don't hold to that and everything. So
no. Yep.
Yeah,
I've never seen them,
Royals got
somebody
laid
out
back.
of there.
Yeah.
Royals done the same thing. Like they've kind of laxed a little bit. The last time I was on Royal, there was people in like dress shorts and polo shirt in the main dining room.
Well, I'm guilty of that. I wear khaki shorts and like a Hawaiian shirt or something like that.
On formal night?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't done that. I'll wear that regular dinner nights, but I normally on formal nights I wear a tie and a vest or whatever.
Yeah, I don't dress
So there's your guilty person right there, Screws. No.
It's all your fault, Mike.
Guilty.
Well, actually, though, I used to dress like that till this cruise, and they brought along a couple Tommy Bahama shirts, and I just, wear dress pants and throw on the Tommy Bahama shirt, and it's like, no problem, Again, I'm not wearing a sleeveless T-shirt, so.
Yeah, I mean, there was people in there with sweatpants and not even sandals. They were wearing slippers in the main dining.
Oh. So that brings me another question. Bill, when you were on that long cruise you just did, how many formal nights did they have on that? Did they still do 2 a week, or how did they do that?
No, I can remember like 3, maybe 4. I don't remember exactly, but they had at least 3. And every night, 21 days, every night they had a different menu in the main dining room. So like on most cruises, they repeat weekly. Every 21 days they had a different menu. They brought back, old staples, the beef Wellington, which I loved. I actually loved. Yep, every night was different.
Cool.
It was.
And did they still have like a lot of the free options too, besides the main dining room on there? Did they have like like guys burgers and stuff like that, or?
They had a burger joint, a deli. They didn't have the upgrades of the 2.0, so they didn't have the guys burger, and they had a bonsai to go place. They the blah, 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 seafood place. They had a couple of places on there where you didn't get bored. It wasn't the best food, but you didn't get bored.
That's interesting though that they didn't have as many. I would have thought they would have done at least 2 formal nights a week, like they do like on a normal 7-day, right? And that normally they have 2.
Usually 7 days they do 2, but they spaced them out. And
did they still have a lobster night?
Whatever. Yeah, it is. I don't eat lobster, but yes, they did. And usually on lobster night, I don't even go to the main dining room. But that's when everybody's dressing up to go to the main dining room, and I'll just go to some casual place, the buffet or whatever, and just chill out there.
And let me scroll over here. My wild home has come in. Hello and welcome in. And let's see, they're saying hi to everybody. Will G says, oh wait, hold on, let me go back up. Cruise Nut says, nope, I dress up with custom suits, etc. LOL. So he goes all out. Then we've got Will G, same here, Mike. So he dresses up too. And then Will G says, I'm on vacation. I don't wear suits.
That's why you say same here.
I think the last time we went on a cruise, I didn't really dress up for formal night. I think I just wore like a skirt and like a tank top. Not a tank top like I'd go to the beach, but like a nice tank top. But I don't remember.
Back then.
Sleeveless T-shirt.
Exactly.
I don't know. I just feel like after you're at a port all day, that's the last thing I want to do is come back and get all dressed up. I could do it if it was a ski day.
You don't have to get dressed up. Just don't go to the main dining room. Go if you want to dress casual, go to a casual place. But a lot of people now, they want to dress casual and go to the formal dining, which doesn't, to me, doesn't make sense.
I will tell you on my Alaska cruise, there wasn't a lot of people dressed up at all for formal night. I don't know if it was because of it was Alaska, but there was not a lot of people dressed up. It was very casual. Do you like going to the MDR, Will? Alyssa's asking. Alyssa says,
to go with
I
mine,
agree with Bill.
I do not.
You do not what?
I just think it's too long. I don't like going to the main dining room. It just takes too long nowadays.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like 2
way. Yeah.
But all you eat is chicken nuggets.
I'll eat a New York strip and I'll eat a lobster tail.
Okay.
I don't really
But
like
you-
lobster very much.
But a lot of the same stuff, I don't know about Carnival, but a lot of the same stuff that you can get in the main dining room on Royal, you can get in the buffet.
Yeah.
On Royal. They have like the same food you can get. So if you don't want to sit there for an hour and a half or 2 hours, you can
They
just
actually
go
had
up.
lobster in the what's that thing called?
Windjammer.
The bistro, the Solarium Bistro on Wonder the first time I went on it at lunchtime.
Oh.
That was different.
The first cruise we went on as the opening was opening back up. We were on Brilliance of the Seas, and I think it was like the first day cruising opened back up, but they had Alaskan crab legs in there on the buffet for lunch.
I mean, that
So
may
that
have
was
been
the
one of the
first.
things that they were offering extra stuff to try to get people to do more
Mhm.
cruising at the time, because it was like this one was on March of 21 or 22. It was the first month that Wonder came out, so they were probably doing some stuff just to try to get people back into cruising. Little did they know a couple months later that it was going to explode anyway, and everybody was going to go back cruising.
Everybody's on a cruise now. So Will G says, I do. I don't know what he's answering to. I must have missed something. Z is in the house. Hello, Z. Good evening.
Easy.
Hello.
I think that's the answer. Someone was asking if he likes to go to the MDR.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've never been to the MDR on Carnival, so I'll have to give you guys my little review when I get back.
Yeah, you cannot get the same stuff in the buffet and that you can in the MDR. So,
And if you do, it's going to be cold and
yeah.
it's not going to be the same.
Other people have touched it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Ew. Ew.
I would tell you that the buffet on Norwegian. Now I'm going to go back to this because I know Bill, this isn't going to appease you at all, but the buffet on Norwegian every single night had steamed shrimp, and they were good. Normally, shrimp sitting on a buffet all night wouldn't taste good, and it seemed like they kept them fresh. Like they'd only put so much out at a time, and I was impressed by the food that was on the buffet on the Norwegian.
Huh. I don't remember the buffet on Norwegian. I do remember the sports bar.
I've only been on one Norwegian ship, and that was a little while ago. But the buffet was good. I thought it was good. I thought it was better than Carnival. The food seemed fresher, hotter. I enjoyed it.
Well, I remember that their sports bar was included, so you could go in there and get wings, all of that. It was all free. Burgers.
It's open 24 hours too.
That was the real good. That was the thing I really liked about Norwegian was the sports bar. And there was some dessert in there. I forgot what it was, but I remember it was amazing. So what's everybody's cruise countdown?
75.
I don't know what. Minutes?
75 clock? I don't think yours is 75. Mine's 70 something, and you're after me. I'm gonna look. And mine is.
Yeah, ours is. I think. Well, ours might be 70. Let me look.
Right there, Bruce. There's shipmate right there, 75.
There you go. Yep, 75.
Oh yeah, mine's 67.
There you go.
Randy's
What's
got
yours?
a goose egg on his.
Yep.
No, I got one coming up in October. I'm trying to find it here. So I guess because I don't have internet on my phone right now, I can't look it up. So.
Where are you going in October, Randy?
We're going over to Italy and taking the Pride back from Rome to Tampa.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that'll be a 15-day thing.
I love it.
So how long
So-
are you going to be in Tampa?
How long are we going to be in Tampa?
Mhm.
I don't know. We haven't really booked a return flight yet, but everything looks like it's going to be kind of late. Maybe 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon to get out of there. So, did you want to invite me over for breakfast or anything?
Well, if it's a weekday, I'll be working. What?
No, not.
So,
It's Sunday actually. So,
and when do you come back? Is it?
what is it? November what? Okay. I don't know. It's like November
12th.
November 12th. Okay.
All
I
right.
knew it
Well,
was before my birthday. So.
maybe we can meet for breakfast or something. So keep
Yeah,
me
that's
in
possible. Or
your
lunch.
yeah, brunch, whatever.
Okay.
To keep me in
Yeah.
your because we're like literally 10 minutes from the port, so we can swing and pick you up, so you don't have to
No,
Uber or whatever.
that's cool.
The Z show, I think it's 1:30 until the greatest cruise of all. Oh, that's your trip there, Warmstrong.
That's it. I don't know what the count is.
I don't think that time there's correct.
Yeah, I don't think the time is right, but
If he says 1:30, I'm pretty sure it's 1:30.
130.
Maybe it's his embarkation time.
130. No, it's 130 days.
Is it really?
I'm pretty sure that's what he's talking about.
Well, that would be right because mine's
Well, yeah,
67. Yours is 70 something, so that would be right. I wouldn't knock
129.
Z with this countdown because he's been counting since it was 300.
129. 129 is a year off. How could you be off? You talk about that ship every day. How could you be off a day?
Cruising scene, welcome in, and they're saying 12 days until the Carnival Breeze. Ooh, that's close. That's very close. That's exciting. And
Now,
Will G,
where do
that
they
makes
sail out of?
52. I don't. The Breeze, I think, is out of Texas, isn't it?
That's
Isn't
what
that
I thought.
out of
That was
Galveston?
Galveston.
Yeah,
I think so.
Galveston.
Yes, Z has been ready for this cruise. Z's been ready for this cruise since last December.
Yeah, he started
December
packing
23rd.
last December. He was started packing.
And they've already both had like 2 rooms. Bill's had 2 rooms. Z's had 2 rooms. I wonder if they're going to get another new room before the actual sale date.
It'll be a secret if it is.
No connecting room.
Yeah, no offense, Z.
That's
Well, yeah,
right,
you should
Scott.
Yes, Sherry. Yeah.
That would be cool if you had a connecting room. Then you don't have to go out to go to each
Right,
other's
just
room.
go, just leave the door open. We can leave the door open. We can just make it a big suite, huh?
Open door
Yeah.
policy.
And you could connect your balconies.
There we
and
go.
everything.
Hey,
Oh
man,
wait, you don't
that
have
was-
a balcony. Never
No.
mind, you don't have a balcony. 136 days until the best cruise on the Jubilee. I get on after you guys get off.
Yeah, Scott, and the Naughty Cruiser, Mike, and we're all
Scott, you're
gonna-
missing out, buddy. You need to go a week
Embarkation.
earlier.
So that's going to be interesting because there's a bunch of you guys on the first cruise, and then there's another group of you guys on the second cruise. So are you guys going to all meet up in between cruises?
We'll meet at the gangway.
And say hi and take a picture. Maybe you guys all need to have matching shirts like Z and Bill are going to have. Just for the picture.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of.
I thought it was
What kind of shirt you gonna wear?
Do what?
I thought him and Bill Bill and Z were having matching speedos.
Yeah,
No, they're not doing that.
That was way back in the day, per Z. Way back in the day.
But you guys should all meet up wearing all your pineapple shirts into a group picture or whatever shirt. a matching shirt and say hi and
Well,
meet each other. And,
on the booze cruise, that's
Booze
what I
cruise.
think we're supposed to be doing.
Yep.
No, I meant between the Jubilees, between the two Jubilee legs.
Who's
Because
gonna
there's
have
a
pineapple
bunch
shirts?
coming on after you, and there's a bunch.
I think the pineapple
Right?
shirts after the booze cruise is gonna be for you and Danny. With the Jubilees, nobody said anything about pineapple shirts. That's
No.
for you
Okay,
and
well,
Danny.
it doesn't
We're
have to
ready
be
for
a
you and Danny.
pineapple shirt. I'm just saying matching shirts. You all need to take a picture together and meet up and get a group picture. That's all. See? On the gangway or something. Rock the boat. Welcome in. They have 39 days till the Norwegian Viva. Ooh, cool. I wish I
Very
was
good.
like close. I mean, I'm close, but not that close. Cruise nuts. I'll do the pineapple shirt photo session. Oh, he's gonna be there. See,
Yes.
he'll be there with you guys. So when you guys are getting off, and Bruce and Scott McNeil and Embarkation Nation, who else is on your lake over there?
Mike, the Naughty Cruiser. Wanda from Cruising for Food. There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot.
See, and you guys could all get picture. Make it look like you were all on there at the same time, even though it was two separate. So anyhow, so we are almost out of time. So, Bruce,
Yes.
put a plug in for your live you got going on.
All right. Well, yep. We got our live tonight in a couple hours, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are going to be talking about what to do to prepare for your cruise 60 to 90 days out.
Hey, Scott McNeil said Wanda had to back out.
Uh-oh.
She
She's
did?
not on
When did
it.
that happen? I didn't hear that. Okay, well, maybe she's not going.
And
Now
I'm
it's
not
for you,
weird.
Sherry. You need to come on the Jubilee.
I'm too cheap. That's too expensive for me. Not only that, I'd have to pay for travel expenses because it's not even out of Florida. So that's totally out for me. And I'm on a Thanksgiving cruise, so I have to be here Christmas. Well, that's not Christmas. Your Christmas, right?
Yeah, ours is New Year's.
So anyhow, so tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time, make sure you catch Ocean to Ocean live tonight. And Warm Strong, when is your next live?
The next live is tomorrow. Me and Controversial Cruising, we will be doing a live cruise talk about the worst and best ports tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time, 4 p.m. Pacific time.
Woohoo! And then you've got something.
Good.
When
Then
you're-
Thursday
you
I have
have
banter.
something else?
Yep, Thursday at 5 p.m. I changed the time from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday. I have banter with Bill, and I will be discussing the advantages and disadvantages of cruising and land vacations.
Ooh, that sounds exciting. And Scrow's Nest, what you got coming up?
Oh, in a couple of days, I got to pack my suitcase and get off the ship. But tomorrow we're in Bonaire, and then the next day we're in Curacao, and then we got 2 sea days, and then we get off on Sunday. We go home. Planning for Europe.
So, when are we expecting to start seeing some of your videos from this adventure?
Well, I already put one up a couple of days ago. It's a fascinating video. Yeah. So.
Oh, I need to go watch it. I did not. It did.
Yeah.
You know, you guys' stuff is not showing up in my. You know how it gives you your feeds with people that have posted
Right.
videos.
My notifications are messed up that way too. I don't get notifications about a lot of people when they upload or go live and stuff.
I have to keep turning them off and then turning them back on because I get issues. Bam and Nola, like the other day, I started looking for his stuff and I was unsubscribed to him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
I had to
I've run
resubscribe.
into that too. Yeah, I checked like different people.
Yeah,
Like
I wish-
Mustard Drill was the last one that popped up
I
and
think
said I was
YouTube's
unsubscribed.
all-
So
I hate YouTube's algorithms like that. If you don't watch something for a little bit, then they unsubscribe you. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, the
Well,
funny thing was like Scott, controversial cruising. I watched his stuff like ever since he joined this group, like what, a couple months ago or whatever. So I was watching him at least once a week. And one Wednesday, I went to go join his since he needs the watch hours, and nowhere to be found. So I had to go back through and resubscribe again because it had knocked me off his too.
Huh. Well, I wrote you down, Scrow's Nest, so I have my reminder to go watch your video because I never got an alert. Maybe I'm not subscribed to you anymore. I don't know.
You know, that's the story of my life. I actually, since this cruise, I've lost like 3 subscribers, and it's like,
oh man,
why? You know. So anyway.
I don't know. All right,
But
Clock. What you got?
I need people.
What you got, Clock?
I'm working on a video. Hopefully I'll have it out by the end of the week from Bar Harbor, Maine, from last October. Yes, I'm that far behind, and I actually have stuff further back than that to do still. And then, of course, our normal live on Sunday with the wife, and possibly Saturday morning with you guys on the Disney Talk. You got another topic for this week?
I don't have a topic yet. And thank you for saying you will probably be live with me because I don't believe Jennifer and Andrew will be this week since they will be on their trip. So I would love to have you. But once I have my topic, I will let you know. But yeah, it will be Disney though. I'm switching it up. I'm doing cruising on Tuesday and Disney on Saturdays. So that's, yes. I will send you the link in the topic as soon as I have it. If anybody else would like to join, you're more than welcome. I know it's early for you, Bruce and Warmstrong. He's just going to bed. But
not too long. Not too long after before that.
Yeah, I seen that. I posted in the chat this morning at 5 o'clock, and he acknowledged right away. I'm like, man, yeah, look at that yet.
I had thought about it. I'm like, man, I did that too fast because now he's gonna know I was up.
But I'm probably gonna do a live either tomorrow or Thursday at lunchtime. So I haven't decided which day yet, depending how busy I am. But because I bought some Warhead drinks, Warhead sour soda, something. I want to do kind of a taste test with those at lunchtime. So I will have that coming up in a live either tomorrow or Thursday. But everybody, thank you so much for joining us, and thank the panel for coming up.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask Clock a question? I know you put out ducks, right, on your cruise?
Yep.
With your name tag? Okay. Did you have any luck with that at all, or getting new subscribers?
I may have gotten 1 or 2. I got the QR code on there, so it tells you how many times they scan the QR code and all. And I had 15 scans or something like that. So,
but how many ducks did you put out?
Person scanned more than once, but what's that?
Well, how many ducks did you put out?
Oh, I put out 55, I believe.
Right. Yeah, because when I get done, I'll have a total of 50 I put out on, these 2 weeks. So, but I have really not seen much of an increase at all, As well. I saw a decrease today, but.
You got to
like
put
I said,
100
it's
out
partially
there.
because of that. It's partially for that, and partially because the kids like finding them. So.
Yeah, right. Well, that's what I think too. Is kids find them, and they're not going to scan your QR code. So anyway. Yeah. But it's worth a shot. So anyway, okay, I'm done. Thanks for having me on the show again this week.
You are welcome, and thank you everybody for coming.
Sherry, can I say one thing real quick?
Yeah.
One thing. If you want to see a real quick short that's really good, look at Sherry's short about Cash's birthday. They had Cash.
No.
You go see it. It is so cute. You got to see what Cash does in this video because I'm like, did they train him to do that? And I just go see the shorts real quick, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and whatever, maybe a minute. Go watch that one.
He's been doing that since he was a puppy, and I did not train him to do that. It's
That was
weird.
so
My
funny.
last dog did it too. My last dog, I came home one day and it was like that. Like everything was like that. That was, well, you'd have to see the video. I don't want to give it away, but
Thank
yeah.
you.
All right, everybody. But thank you so much for coming in, and we will see you guys soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, thanks
Bye-bye.
again.